Hi there, Sagittarius. Deb here from Star Lotus Tarot. I'm going to be doing your reading for the month of June, and I've already gone ahead and pulled your cards in the Celtic Cross, and I'm going to start turning them over and interpreting this reading. In the meantime, I'd like to welcome all of you guys back, my regular viewers, and welcome aboard to any of my new viewers. So I'm going to go ahead now and get started turning over your cards. First of all, we have the Six of Cups in the upright position, followed by the Moon. Next card we have is the Page of Pentacles in the upright position, followed by the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position, followed by the Ace of Swords upright. Next we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position, followed by the Seven of Wands in the reverse position. And next we have the Two of Wands in reverse. And the last card we have is the Six of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now and get started interpreting your reading, Sagittarius. First off, we have the energies of the Six of Cups in the upright position. When the Six of Cups is in the upright position, it is a card of the past, of happy memories, a blast from the past. Sometimes we run into someone from our past, and old friend, childhood friend, could be a relationship from the past that we decide to revisit. There's all kinds of things connected to the past, but it's a good feeling. It's definitely a good feeling card. This is the month of June, and a lot of people do have family reunions and so forth, and get-togethers, weddings. A lot of them happen in June, so it could be possible that some of you Sagittarians are involved with stuff like that. That's why the past could be coming back for you. And it's definitely good energy, and this is good energy that will be with you for the month of June because it's overall energy. And then you also have Major Arcana, the Moon, as crossing energy to the Six of Cups. Now, the Moon in the upright position, because it is Arcana, it's stronger energies. They can be a little bit more intense. So the Moon, when it's in the upright position, can speak of, sometimes it can speak of deception. It can speak of self-deception. It can speak of deception coming from others. It could just basically be speaking of just things being unclear and hidden, because, you know, by the light of the moon, we can't see the clarity the way that we can when the sun is shining on things. We can see things clearer. So sometimes the moon energy just represents not being able to see something or a situation in particular in a very clear light. So those are crossing energies along with the Six of Cups that you have with you for the month of June. The next card we have is the Page of Pentacles in your past position. This is more of a deep past. It would be going back to maybe a few months ago, up to 6 months ago, perhaps, but the energies are still kind of with you. Lingering, a little bit of lingering energy from that time frame. And the Page of Pentacles, when he's in the upright position, it's a court card, so it could be representing a person, maybe an incident or a situation that happened with a person of the Earth's element, which is Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. It could be representing one of those people. If not, it could just be representing the energies of the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is very immature. It's very young energy. It could be, it's not necessarily representing a young person, although it could be representing a student, a child, someone with learning disabilities or so forth. Maybe you were struggling with some of those types of energies, and they're still with you. For a lot of you Sagittarian parents, if you have earth sign children, perhaps towards the end of the school year or the last few months of school, maybe they were struggling with some learning disabilities or situations like that. If it's not representing that, then it could just be representing energies of the Page of Pentacles can often speak of an opportunity or an offer, but it's a very immature offer of something tangible, like a financial offer. Maybe it's something that's just, you know, could grow into something possibly bigger, but it's just really, really in the baby stages of it. So I'm going to move on to the next card. This is your recent past energies. This would be coming into the month of June, towards the end of May, coming into June. You'll be passing out of these energies into the future energies. But right now we have the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. When it's upright, it basically speaks of it's pentacles, so it's tangible things. Could be dealing with a work situation for some of you. This is not going to resonate with everyone because it is just a general reading. So for some of you, perhaps in a work situation, when the Three of Pentacles is in the upright position, people are getting along. They're enjoying their time together. If it's co-workers, they're seeing eye to eye. They're getting along. They're agreeing on, you know, what steps to take, and everybody's doing their part, and everyone's feeling good about it. And if it's representing, say, a project, everybody's on the same page, they're all putting in equal amounts of what they need to do, and everybody feels, no one feels overburdened, everybody feels like everything is kind of coming together in a very smooth and easy way. However, it's in the reverse, so it could be that for some of you Sagittarians, you could have been not getting along very well with co-workers. You could have been not getting along with, say, business partners. You could be working on a project together, even home renovations or something like that, and things could have just gone awry, and perhaps there was disagreements and arguments about how to proceed and how to go forward. So you're moving out of that energy and into the energies of the Ace of Swords in the upright position. And the Ace of Swords is the sword. This is the sword of clarity, sword of truth. It's interesting that you have this when you have the moon as crossing energies, because something is really unclear, and the Ace of Swords brings in clarity. So it's definitely good. It's good news. It looks like for some of you Saggies, you're looking for clarity. You're looking for something to come to light, and it looks like you may be pushing towards those energies and try to find out what's what once and for all. And because you are dealing with some very basically cloudy, unclear energy there, and you're trying to get to the bottom of it, and you're trying to get some truth here, and it looks like you do go after it and you do find it. And that would be early on in June, because it's immediate future. And then for your possible future, this is possible future. It may or may not happen, because we do have free will, and energies can change towards the end of June, and we can move into this energy or we cannot, depending upon the steps that we take with our free will, right? So we have the energy of the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position, and this is definitely energy you do want to move into, just saying. It's definitely a really, really good card on the financial front. It's a card that speaks of abundance, and it's really, really good abundance. It sometimes can speak of family inheritance, or coming into money, or making money with the family, or making enough money to be able to take good care of the family. It's a card associated with money and with family. So, you know, it's going to be different for all of you guys. So whatever situation you're dealing with, definitely it's a really, really good financial abundant card. So that's energy you do want to move towards. And this is how some of you may be feeling, Sagittarius. You're in the month of June. This will be your sort of own energy. This is your core energy, not anything that you're necessarily projecting out or anything like that. It could just be a way that you're feeling. And we have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is reversed. And when the Five of Pentacles is in the upright position, this is the card of feeling left out in the cold, financially pinched, like finances. You're worrying that your resources won't hold out, you don't have enough money to get to the next paycheck, that kind of thing. So it's always good to see this card in the reverse position, because we're coming out of that. We're loosening the purse strings a little bit, and we're now finally feeling like we can move. Our energies are moving and shifting a little bit on the financial front, and we're feeling a little bit better about our wallet. So this is definitely good to see, especially with the Ten of Pentacles up there as your possible future and something you could be moving into. I can certainly see why you would definitely be feeling like you're coming out of the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It could be a work situation over here with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, where you're coming into the energy of this month of June, where it could have even be representing some lost income there. If you were not getting along well, say in your job, it could have be representing even a loss of job or something like that. So it's good to see the Ten of Pentacles in your possible future here, because it looks like there's going to be a recovery, and even still your overall energy is that of feeling better about finances anyway. So whatever is going on here that you come into the month with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I wouldn't be too concerned about it, because it looks like there's going to be a recovery. And when the recovery comes, it's going to be big time. So that's good to see for you guys. The next card we have is in your people environment. Now, this could be how people are viewing you, Sagittarius. And the Seven of Wands in the upright position represents somebody who's on guard. He's standing his ground. He's ready for a fight. It's not necessarily coming, but he is got some kind of instinct. He's feeling some kind of way that he's a little bit defensive. This card represents someone being on the defense. So it could be possible that in the month of June, perhaps people are viewing you as being on the defense. So you have those energies around you, and why, I'm not really sure, because you could be looking at a situation where like it could be going back to this Three of Pentacles in reverse, and you could be looking at a situation where perhaps something happened in the workplace, and things went awry there, and that's why people are perceiving you as being a little bit defensive and not fully at ease around them, because you almost feel like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're feeling like something could happen, and it's not necessarily going to happen, but you just sort of have that energy that you're a little bit defensive, and that's how you're coming across to people. Now, the next card you have is the Two of Wands in the reverse position, but this is your hopes or fears. Now, it's probably a fear. The Two of Wands, when it's in the upright position, speaks of somebody waiting there to make their plan and waiting for their ship to come in, kind of thing. And they're making a plan, and they're looking forward to, they're forward thinking, they're forward planning. However, when the card is in the reverse position, this is someone who is not planning on moving forward and moving ahead. It's stuck energy, and it could be that some Sagittarians are a little bit fearful of their plans not coming into fruition, and they're afraid that their energies will get stuck as far as their plans go, that their plans will go awry and they won't be able to get their things done. And it's just a fear, so it's not like it's energies that are around you that are more likely to happen. It's just a fear. It's something that is perhaps going through your own mind, but it's just thoughts. Now, the next card we have is that of the Six of Swords as your final card here. This ends the reading. The Six of Swords in the upright position, this is a card of somebody wanting to sail away, go on vacation. I always feel like this is like the vacation card. It's taking a vacation sometimes from turbulent waters, just sailing off and going off and doing something completely different and leaving their energies of their life behind them temporarily, or sometimes it can be permanently. However, when the card is in the reverse position, this can sometimes speak of someone perhaps wanting to move on and to carry on to smoother waters or go on a vacation, but for whatever reason the energy is stuck. It's like they can't move forward for some reason, and sometimes this can just be basically speaking of someone not wanting to move away from the turbulence and the choppy waters. They actually want to stick around and deal with the conflict, because sometimes the Six of Swords in reverse can go back to the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is about conflict. And it could be that, especially with the Seven of Wands being also in the reading, it could be that Sagittarians, some of you are not wanting to move away from this conflict. It's whatever it is, you want to deal with it head on, which is sometimes very necessary. It can be very good. It does make sense with the Ace of Swords also being in your immediate future, being in this reading, because it looks like there's some kind of unclear situation surrounding Sagittarius during the month of June. You want to get that cleared up. And it could be related to this work situation. And if it is the work situation, that could be what's put you on the defense a little bit and feeling ready to defend yourself. Because whatever it is that's going on, if Sagittarians, some of you found yourself in a situation where you may have been accused of something, or accused of not, like doing your part in a job or something like that, and you feel you're in the right and you are ready to defend yourself, and you don't want to move away from the conflict. Some of you maybe don't want to move away from the job or the project that you were working on. You want to stand your ground and fight for what you believe is the truth and what you believe is right. So, like I said, sometimes it's good to move on and go on vacation and get away from the conflict and move away from the choppy waters, but sometimes it's necessary for us to stay and stand our ground and fight for what it is we believe in. And you Sagittarians do like to stand your ground and to fight for what you believe in. You're kind of known for that. So it's understandable that this energy is there. And for all of you guys that does apply, that's what's going on here. For some of you others, maybe it's just that you want to take a vacation, or we're planning on taking a vacation and going somewhere, but for some reason the vacation has been delayed. So I hope this helped you, Sagittarius. If it did, please feel free to shoot me an email, leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, you guys enjoy your June, okay? We'll see you soon, Saggy. Bye.